In the land of plum bobs and glittering lights, Lyria rose through the neon-soaked nights. With a dream in her heart and fame in her eyes, she shaved off her hair and said, "Watch me rise." She donned a bunny suit and danced through the square, seduced every sim with her confident stare. No shame, no fear, just a star on the climb. But in Del Sol Valley, drama keeps time. Llamas and legends, love and regret. She sings through the chaos, won't let us forget. Fame has a price and hearts break apart, but the spotlight still burns in her scandalous heart. Oh, poor Zane fell deep, then fell much too far, while she chased the fame like a shooting star. And little Bastian, alone with his toys, forgotten amidst the noise and the boys. But Lyria struts down that crimson-lit road, with heartbreak and glitter stitched into her coat. She'll sleep with the stars, she'll cry in the rain, and write pop anthems from passion and pain. Oh, Bastian, my darling, I know I've been gone, but Mama's a legend, they'll sing me in song. One day you'll see me on stages so grand. Just ignore all the ashes I left in the sand. Llamas and legends, scandal and song, the rise of a bard who danced all night long. Through chaos and cloud, she still takes the stage. A bunny suit siren, the star of the She's a star on the rise, but a mess at the core. Lyria's fame cost her more than before. A bunny suit diva chasing the flame, while Zane held the house and carried the name. They raised little Bastian with bottles and care, while Lyria flirted just everywhere. A text from Thorn, a kiss in the rain, the paparazzi caught it, oh the shame. She snuck to the motel, stars in her eyes, while Zane soothed the tears and quieted cries. Then came the fight, too much to forgive. Now Zane is gone and ghosts relive. Llamas and legends, hearts torn apart, a child with grief and a fame-hungry heart. Thorns the new flame, but the cost was too steep. Now Bastian cries where they used to sleep. No lullabies, just flashing lights, no bedtime hugs, just paparazzi nights. And when the crying had nowhere to go, the Grim Reaper stayed moving silent and slow. He knelt by the toddler, so small and alone, the only one there when the light had all gone. Lyria's in love, the damage is done, the curtain falls on generation one. Llamas and legends, hearts torn apart, a child with grief and a fame-hungry heart. Thorns the new flame, but the cost was too steep. Now Bastian cries where they used to sleep. Oh,
Everyone. Happy Monday. How are we all doing today? How have you all been? It's been a minute since I've seen you. We had a we had quite the finale to our fundraiser. And I kind of took a little bit of time last week to recover a little bit from all of that. Um And I'm back. I've missed y'all. How have you been? What have you been up to? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know how you've been. Um, yeah, it is. And then it was also a really busy week too. Like there was a lot going on. There were like quite a few appointments last week as well. So that kind of made it a little bit wild. Plus it was P1's last week of school. So it made things a little bit different. I have a smoothie, so bear with me while I sip on but yeah, so last week it was P1's last week of school. Had a couple of appointments. He played at graduation. I was gonna stream on Friday, but I am having some issues with my shoulder. I'm not sure what's going on. Started bothering me a couple of weeks ago. Basically anytime like I was going like behind my head, like vertical behind my head, it was like twinging a little bit. Didn't really think too much about it. But then it started to get progressively worse. And last week especially, it got real bad real fast. Like every day it was feeling worse. So I called the doctor and went and saw the doctor. And then I had an x-ray and he has scheduled me for an MRI and to see an orthopedic person. So yeah, he said it could be. He's a GP, right? So he doesn't really know exactly what it is. It's nothing with the bone structure. It's not dislocating, nothing's broken, because that's what the x-ray showed. So we'll just have to see. I'm trying to like use it normally to keep it from like stiffening up, but certain things definitely hurt really bad. I'm wondering if it isn't like a nerve thing, because yeah, because what happens is I'll move it and pain will shoot down my arm. It shoots down the back of my arm particularly, and it'll even go like into my elbow, and then it just like stays there for a while, and my arm kind of feels almost like it goes numb. Not really numb, but just kind of dead a little bit, and like just like bleh, but hurts really badly. And it's like certain positions, and like I can roll my shoulder like that fine. That doesn't seem to bother me. But going like straight up or like reaching kind of at a weird angle, and it just kind of goes like this. So we will see. So I don't have the MRI scheduled yet. I do have an appointment scheduled with ortho, but I need the MRI first before they'll see me at ortho. So I'm hoping, so I may have to take a phone call, because if they call me, I need to get that scheduled. So I get it for 2 years. Well, that's what I saw with like the frozen shoulder thing, is it like it lasts for a while and then it's gone. So we shall see. I was really grateful though. My doctor didn't make me do like a whole crazy runaround sort of thing. He was like, these are the things that we're gonna do. Here you go. Let's go. Well, the crazy thing too is like, I always like, because I stretch every morning, and stretching my arms and shoulders has always been like a big part of like my stretching. So I went from being able to like, reach both of my arms behind me and like lift my arms up, and And that was fine. But now, like, yeah, now it just is awful. See, your frozen shoulder was painful, but it was frozen. You could not move it no matter how hard you tried. Your ortho said that's typical frozen shoulder with the pain of trying to move it. Yeah, I can move it. It's just certain positions are excruciatingly painful. And I kind of know what those positions are, but I'm trying to use my arm normally. Like, crafting doesn't bother me. It gets a little tired, like, using the mouse. So we'll see. If I start to kind of feel achy, then I'll stop. Well, we might not stream as long, just depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, just certain movements. You're able to move it to a certain extent, especially at the beginning. Okay. Well, we'll see. I'm having an MRI. That should give us the answer. Oh, let me say hello to everybody before, since we've been babbling. Let me say hi, and then we'll keep babbling about this. Speckle, thank you for redeeming first. Petal, welcome in. How are you? Hello, Asuna. How are you? Rainbow, welcome in. How are you doing? How's everybody doing? And Missy, how are you? Welcome in. Good to see you. And hi, Toots. So yeah, so that's been going on. I'm hoping, I don't know. I'm hoping that it's nothing that requires like a surgical intervention, because then I'm just screwed. So hopefully it's not that. But yeah, so I'm trying to move things normally and like try to function as normal as possible. I definitely have a knot that lives in my shoulder. And that's kind of where it feels like the pain originates, in that knot, and then it kind of goes down. So that's been my fun week that I've been dealing with. Yeah. So fun times. But yeah, so, and I know Speckle was on her cruise, but how's everybody else been? As I said, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I missed you all. And like I said, I wanted to stream on Friday, but I ended up at the doctor's. I had to go to the doctor, and then I went from there to do the x-ray. And by the time I got home, I was like, I am dead. And then I also had to run P-Win to over to where they were holding graduation, because he performed during graduation. The sick has made it to you, and no matter what you do, you get winded. Oh, that's awful. I'm sorry, Rainbow. You guys have had a rough go with the sickness this year. It was a good work trip. Short, good team, nice client, her hearing daughter. It was a quick, fun trip. Nice. Yeah, I knew you had a while now. You worked all week, ended the week with a big, long rig trip that was awful? Oh, no! I'm sorry to hear it was awful. Well, that stinks, Rainbow. Y'all have had a rough flow of it. You're very much ready for your mom to sell the house and get herself back to Florida. You're very tired of all the family drama. I'm so sorry, Petal. Family drama is a thing. My aunt and uncle are back from Florida. I have not heard from them, but they are back. I haven't seen them. I just got a message saying we're almost home. Awesome. That's all I know. So yeah, summer, and today is P-Win's first day of summer break, and he is at lifeguard training. So he is at lifeguard certification training today, so he is not here. You did have a horrible dream last night about your next cruise. You were teamed with some interpreters that you've worked with before who were not the best people to work with, and there were a lot more deaf guests than expected, and you could not understand most of their sign. Oh no, that doesn't sound like a good dream. Fam drama is the best drama. I don't know about that, but it definitely creates the most drama, that's for sure. Your sister is coming home for her holiday, but you won't speak to her. Do you two not get along or something? And obviously, never share anything you're not comfortable with sharing, of course. Awen and I ran to the thrift store this morning to see if we could find any like cute summer dresses. She found some. I did not. And then we got smoothies. So. But you know the team you're scheduled to work with. You became friends and you've been chatting off and on since you were assigned together. Right. Yeah, it was probably just, you know, because you had those two where you kind of had to go solo. So it was probably like just some anxiety kind of surrounding that was like manifesting itself. Is kind of what it sounds like. Isn't it? Our subconscious is so funny in how it works and processes things. Your brother got mad at your mom last week and went home without telling her. This week he was complaining pretty much the whole time, so you oh my gosh. Oh my. No, you do not speak to her till she apologizes for almost ruining your dad's economy. Using him as a global security for her loans, and she would take loans to buy clocks. Oh, that's annoying. They scheduled the celebration of life for when your son can't make it. Ugh. That's annoying. That stinks. Especially because, like, if there's... Those sorts of things can kind of be done. There's not necessarily, like, a timeline on that either. I'm sorry, Puddle. Death brings out, like... I feel like it brings out the worst in the worst in people. When someone dies, it's amazing, like, the way people can behave. You would think that people could be kind and compassionate during that time, but so often it's not. Oh my goodness. First of all, Michigan does not have a DMV. So stop trying to tell me that I have toll road penalties that I have to pay when we don't even have toll roads in Michigan. Also, this is not a US number. I know, right? That one's been my favorite because they're like, "Oh, you better respond to this because you've got all these fees and we're going to take your license." Okay, that's great. We don't call it a DMV here, and we don't have any toll roads. There's none in the state. When you found out she'd gotten almost 10 million Norwegian krones, 900k, oh my gosh. You had to pay out her loan just to get your dad off the hook? That's awful, Missy. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. Sister-in-law keeps trying to boss mom around about the auction stuff, even though she hasn't bothered to come and help. Great. You keep getting those texts too? Yeah, they're annoying. That was such a hard thing for you when you first came to Michigan. You were so frustrated because you could not find the DMV on the phone book. Yeah, we call it the Secretary of State here. It is not the DMV. It is not. That does not exist in this state. Neither do toll roads. Like, the only thing you have to pay a toll for in Michigan is the Mackinac Bridge. You call yours the BMV? Oh, really? You're like, girl, I'm coming from California. Department of Motor Vehicles. Where is it? At the Secretary of State. Yeah. Why the BMV? Bureau of Motor Vehicles? Is that what the B stands for? Ohio at least has toll roads. Because you guys have the turnpike. But, like, those don't, that's not in, there's nothing like that in Michigan. Certainly not where we are. I don't even think there's anything like that around Detroit. I think the only thing you have to pay a toll for is the Mackinac Bridge. To go across the bridge. Pretty sure. You haven't been on the turnpike since, like, November. When you came to see, do you use it? You probably use it to come to see us. I would think. You can't think of any toll road bridges and yeah. I haven't crossed into Canada. But it would make sense that there would be a toll for that, yeah. Yeah, you only use it when you're traveling to Michigan. That's what I figured. You and your husband have been getting that for Florida, but you haven't been in Florida for a while. You don't have a Florida license or a tag or anything, but you keep getting those. And they're coming from, the phone number is not even a US phone number. It's like, I think I looked it up one time and it was like the Philippines. So we're not even being scammed from inside the United States. So, fun times, fun times. Okay, go refill your coffee. We're gonna play some more Llamas and Legends today. I think since our fundraiser is over, we're gonna go back to just Thursdays in game will be our roll the dice day. However, I did make a channel point redemption to roll the dice. So there is a new channel point redemption where we can where you can do roll the dice. So that is an option. However, it does have an hour-long cooldown. And, but I've put that in so we can still keep a little bit of the chaos without it being quite as chaotic. So, you get you get an email to a text? Oh, weird. Weird. You've used toll roads in the last year in Oklahoma on the way to Texas, but you have a pike pass that sister pays for, so you know it's a scam. Well, and you can just tell it's a scam. Hi, Amy, welcome in. No worries, don't interrupt the combo. Are you playing this Legacy too? Tell me, how do you like it? I am loving it so far. We're gonna get into it. We've just been yapping. I took last week off of streaming to recover from our St. Jude fundraiser. And so we've just been yapping and catching up. But I would love to hear how you're liking it. And welcome in. You've gotten a few. That was a mass text, which is an obvious scam. Yeah. You can just tell. And plus the website that they try to send you to is also kinda sketch as well. So yeah. Not yet. You want to start? You've been watching Shella's though. I haven't watched Shella's mainly because sometimes I want to like get started in the challenge myself and not be influenced by the creator and how they're playing it. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to come in and like not have an outside influence in how I'm playing my challenge. I probably will go back through and watch Shella's playthrough. But I haven't really watched it yet. I watched a little bit of like the first video to make sure I was understanding like the setup. And we have changed a couple of things with the roll the dice. So a couple of things are different. So there's a few differences. And I actually have a command to roll the dice in my chat. So I type it in chat and then we see what it is in there. Oh, I 100% agree. It is the way it's set up and how it's different. I think it will keep me interested in it because I feel like a lot of them I tend to get kind of bored, but I like some of the chaotic elements that get included into it, and I think that really helps inspire the challenge. So let's come over into our game real quick. We'll get into game and I'll do a recap for everybody. So in case you missed the last couple of times we played, you know what's going on. I actually had Chat GPT write me a recap, which was really fun. So I'll read that to you. So we'll go in here and get into it. You get bored. So, yeah, they do. And they can kind of feel repetitive in many ways. So I think, and I like how this one has like your choices. You can choose, you know, which path you want to go down. And yeah, so I think it's I'm having a lot of fun with it so far. So let me, first of all, I will reintroduce our sim to everyone. This is our sim, Lyria Baggins, who is, she's a bard in the College of Music, or the School of Music. I can't remember if it's college or school. And she's already completed her aspiration of, was it the no, master musician. She completed the master musician aspiration, and now we're working on world famous celebrity because she wants to be a 5-star celebrity and put down a tile on the walkway in Del Sol Valley. And she had the dance machine party animal and music lover trait, but she's discovered that she's romantic, ambitious, and cheerful. And her whole thing has been, she has been sleeping around and like romancing all sorts of celebrities to try to get herself ahead, basically. We have one child so far. But let me read through, yeah, romancing. Exactly. So let me read through the quick little like recap that I have. Like I said, I was using ChatGPT to write us some songs for the legacy. I love how they turned out. They turned out so good. If you were here at the beginning of stream and were in ads, you probably heard them. I'll play them again later if y'all want. But this is, I'm gonna do the recap. Previously on Llamas and Legends. Last time, in Del Sol Valley, Lyria chased the stars and left parenting far behind. Zane, the backbone of the family, raised little Bastion, while Lyria chased fame, parties, and other people's partners. A one-night stand with Scott Kennedy? Messy. A budding romance with Thorne Bailey? Suspicious. Paparazzi caught a kiss? A motel saw the rest. And in the shadows of this rising stardom, a toddler cried. A parent died. And Lyria barely looked back. It's fame or family, and Lyria has made her choice. So there's our little recap. Yeah, good timing. There's our recap of what happened the last time we played. Lyria is currently pregnant. She doesn't want to be pregnant, but she's pregnant. There's lots of drama happening here. Okay, so basically last time we played, Lyria and Zane had a falling out. It resulted in a fight. The fight resulted in Zane's death. Lyria didn't even care. Zane was, or Bastion, who is her firstborn, was comforted by none other than the Grim Reaper himself. So this is setting up Bastion. He will to go down the pact of death for the Warlock gen. Now Lyria is currently pregnant with none other than Thorne Bailey's child. And in fact, she has quite the relationship going with Thorne right now. He is married to Octavia, but we're trying to break up that relationship so that Lyria can get together with Thorne. So that's kind of what's been going on. It's been chaotic, it's been crazy, but there it is. So if you missed it too, I did put in a channel point redemption to do a roll the dice. It has an hour-long cooldown, so they won't be happening as frequently as they were when we were fundraising, but it is there if you want to add to it. Otherwise, we will be rolling every Thursday like we have been, just not every day this from going forward. So there's some room in there for some extra spice with it. Lyria right now has dyed hair. I used ChatGPT to write the. I can't take credit for it. I put into ChatGPT my summary, and then it gave me like an announcer sort of thing. The one I wrote that maybe has a little bit more detail in it. It says Lyria is not the most interested in parenting, so most of the raising of Bastian has been left to Zane. Zane continues to outperform Lyria, and resentment is starting to grow. However, Lyria is now a 3-star celebrity. She had a one-night stand with Scott Kennedy, Kieran's brother. However, a romance began budding in texts between her and none other than Thorne Bailey. They met up in public, and the paparazzi caught their first kiss on camera. Lyria managed to tell them off and is hopeful that nothing will surface, especially as the two of them snuck off to the motel for some woohoo. Lyria is falling deeper and deeper for Thorne Bailey and is secretly plotting to break up him and Octavia. However, all of this comes at the expense of Zane and Bastian. And thank you for following. I appreciate that. Thank you, Amy, for that follow. Zane is doing their best to raise Bastian, and he ages up well into a toddler. Lyria learns that she is pregnant with Thorne's baby, and it's time to escalate matters. A fight with Zane results in Zane's death. Lyria is so self-centered that poor little Bastian is left with only the Grim Reaper to comfort him on the loss of the only true parent he has known. You're here for it is drama. There's so much drama. So Bastian just aged up into a toddler. He's had a rough start. He was a happy infant, but I don't know how much happy he's gonna be. Awen is here too. Wanna say hi? Hi. We've got an Awen. This is my daughter, affectionately known as Awen. So that is where we are at. And let's see, Lyria, so she's currently in her second trimester. She's almost in her third, and she is now level 7 in the musician career, so we do need to max that for her, as well as keep working on her celebrity status. She's also hungry and has to pee. So, you know what we never did? Did we not put a potty in for him? We did not. Let's get him a potty. And actually, while I do that, if you want, I will play you the song that I had Suno write. That was the recap song. So while I put in a potty, you all can listen to the recap song, and I'll be quiet so you can hear it if you missed it at the beginning. I really like how it turned out. That's not the recap song. There we go. Okay, let's get a potty.
She's a star on the rise, but a mess at the core. Lyria's fame cost her more than before. A bunny suit diva chasing the flame. While Zane held the house and carried the name. They raised little Bastian with bottles and care, while Lyria flirted just everywhere. A text from Thorne, a kiss in the rain. The paparazzi caught it, oh the shame. She snuck to the motel, stars in her eyes, while Zane soothed the tears and quieted cries. Then came the fight, too much to forgive. Now Zane is gone and ghosts relive.
He's crying.
Llamas and legends, hearts torn apart. A child with grief and a fame-hungry heart. Thorns the new flame, but the cost was too steep.
He's so cute.
Where they used to sleep. No lullabies, just flashing lights. No bedtime hugs, just paparazzi nights.
Don't eat the cake. That'll be bad.
The Grim Reaper stayed moving silent and slow. He knelt by the toddler, so small and alone. The only one there when the light had all gone. Lyria's in love, the damage is done. The curtain falls on generation 1. Llamas and legends, hearts torn apart. A child with grief and a fame-hungry heart. Thorns a new flame, but the cost was too steep. Now Bastian cries where they used to sleep.
I was having a lot of fun making Llamas and Legends songs. Okay, so we do have to work in a few hours, but let's get over Thorne and see if we can get him to break up with Octavia again. What is... It's summer break. Why are you in here? Oh, she is, like, so, ironically, she is kind of sad about it all. Let's come. Oh, she's too sad to give him a kiss. All right, that was my Llamas and Legends song that I wrote, or I had Suno write for me with our recap. I liked it. I thought it was fun. Thought it turned out well. Okay, let's see if we can we get him to break up with Octavia? I know, I loved how it turned out. I have just like a generic one too, but that one was like specifically the recap. Like that was the recap song. Also, Zane was the one who fixed everything. So I guess we're gonna have to, we'll just replace stuff. And do we get like a nanny and have a nanny kind of take care of Bastian, or do we just kind of leave things alone? Oh no, we're not going over to Kieran's house. Okay, so she is convincing... She did it! Really? I guess we're just not that great of a couple. I should end it already? Did she just successfully convince him to break up with Octavia? Did that actually work? I mean, it still says that he's married to her. How does that work? Has anyone ever done that? Like, successfully convince someone to break up? We did tell him that we were pregnant, and he was excited about that. So, that had happened. So my... You think he has to leave and it'll actually happen? Okay, let's send him home then. Will she automatically move out? Or will we have to move her out? Because what I'm thinking is, what my thought process on this is that she'll take Orange and move out. And then we'll move in. I'm thinking we'll move into the Bailey mansion. And then this then just becomes our lounge that we run. I'll have to move her out. Okay. Well, we'll do that. We'll let them get broken up. And then we'll move them out. She is sad. She doesn't really want... But she, you know what? I'm gonna change that, I think, because she was happy about being pregnant with Thorne's kids. So I want to change that, or at least make her neutral about it. Thoughts on having children, neutral. I did put relationship and pregnancy overhaul back in the game, but I'm pretty sure I took out the one component of it. I'm pretty sure. Now I'm second guessing myself if I actually took that out. Oh, Bastian loves books. Oh wait, she's actually putting Bastian to bed? Maybe because she doesn't want to deal with him. She's just putting the kid to bed. Is she having a moment? Okay, now she feels neutral about being pregnant. That's better. That's better. Because she does care more about like Thorne's baby. And actually, why don't you know what? You should update your social media status for some fame, and then you should have a little nap before you have to go to work. Oh wait, it's a holiday because it's summer break. Okay, I still want you to go to work because you need to get promoted. So let's get her off to work. We'll get... So, Rainbow, will he, like, call and say that he's broken up with her? Will we get a phone call? I've never done this before. Roman Diaz is called. Wait, what people think about you matters? I heard that someone absolutely despises you now. It's making me question my opinion of you. So maybe rumor is starting to get out that she's had this affair with Thorn. And Octavia maybe knows now because he's broken things off with her. And now it's come back to this Roman guy. And, you know, is this gonna hurt her reputation and her chances with becoming famous? Or is it just gonna, like, promote it more? Because now, you know, any publicity is good publicity kind of a mentality. Okay, we're gonna send her to work. Oh, wait, she's very uncomfortable. Oh, because she ate bad food. That's right. So, that was the other thing. Zane did all of the cooking. Zane did the cleaning. Zane cared for Bastian. Zane fixed all of the things. And now Zane is gone. And Lyria is just... She's gonna have to figure it out. Score no more. Lyria has been practicing and practicing a section of score, and she just can't get it right. Okay, take a break. We've gotten that one a few times. As our pop-up. No, we're good. We don't need Cupid's Corner. We've got a thing. Sorry about the gurgling. I'm finishing up my smoothie. Okay, Lyria's home. She did not get promoted. She is about to pass out, though. She's super tired. So let's go to sleep. Bastian needs to go potty, but he doesn't really have anyone to help him go potty. So we'll send him to bed. We'll get everybody to sleep. I'm gonna go ahead and do a save. I'm gonna swap out my smoothie for some more. But it is interesting that even though they had the falling out, Lyria is still pretty sad and broken up about Zane dying, and maybe it's because in some way she was kind of responsible for Zane's death. Summer break was awful. Well, we're just gonna make that go away. You don't see anything. Okay, well, go to the bathroom! Go, girl! Go! She is so pregnant. And she's irritable. She's having a pregnancy mood swing. So she's irritable. She's sad. Oh, wait, her... It's 3 days now. I thought it always was 2. But look, it says 3 days. From losing a true love. I mean, and yes, they were... They have a sentiment. What's their sentiment? Closer from happy memories. Okay. So even though, like, their relationship ended really, really badly, and there is a festering grudge, because they had, like, this amazing compatibility, and Lyria was attracted to Zane, there's still, like, some lingering sadness. And thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in, and welcome to the community. Feel free to introduce yourself if you would like, but if you would like to not be perceived, we don't perceive you. We love our lurkers here, so lurkers are always welcomed. Oh, you're gonna eat peas? Because you don't cook. Wait, didn't we make Lyria hate cooking, too? I feel like we had her hate cooking. So that's gonna make things real rough. But maybe when we move in with Thorn, maybe we hire like a butler. Because I think Thorn should have a lot of money. Okay. We should... You know what we should do? We should head out with the guitar and do some performing out in public for fame. Because, where are we at with our fame? We're getting really close to being a 4-star celebrity. And we also need to be asked for selfies. So let's do an update, a social media status for some fame. Maybe we'll share an image. And then we'll head off. It's 5 I just realized it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Maybe she could go back to sleep. How about sleep a little bit more? We won't go perform at 5 a.m. That's maybe a little much. But we will go perform. Oh, what a waste of time spent on an image that everyone hates. Well, that's no good. And it's summer break again. Oh, Bastian is up. He's dirty. He's hungry. Oh no. Sim time really is irrelevant. They really kind of operate on their own, like their own thing. Okay, let's have her make a fruit salad. She's gonna hate every second of this, but she's hungry. And is she hungry? Well, he's hungry. She's getting kind of hungry. So we'll let her do that. He's so filthy. Look at this poor little stinky guy. He's kind of stinky. He's very sad. So it says that he lost a friend, but Zane actually had adopted him as their like care dependent, and Zane really was the only parent that Bastian knew. He's gonna have a rough time growing up. Like, and he's a charmer too, so he wants attention, but Lyria isn't really one to give it to him. Well, maybe we didn't make her hate cooking, because she's not upset that she's cooking right now. But I think let's get some food out for him, for her, and then we need to do some performing to get our celebrity rating up. Cooking level 2. Okay, come and eat, child. Oh, he is already. Okay. Poor little guy. He's so sad. He's all dirty and he's sad, and he's so cute too. Poor little guy. Oh, he's acquired the communication skill. Oh, he has a good appetite. Well, that's good. Okay, go use the bathroom. And then let's get you changed into... Actually, I'm gonna save. Then I'm gonna go into the MC dresser. Because the MC dresser has crashed my game before, so I want to save before I go into it. And get her in, like, some normal clothes. She's almost an adult, too. Okay, let's have her wear... You know, she can wear this. This is fine. Alright, we're gonna head off. We're gonna perform some music. Gotta be famous. Gotta keep chasing the dream. Zane can go off to daycare. And hopefully... they'll take care of him better than... she is. Let's go over to... We like to go to the coffee shop. That seems to be a good place to go to play our music. It's good exposure there. Lots of celebrities show up. It may also be where Bastian was conceived with Kieran. That could also have been a thing. Alright, let's go here. Welcome in, Tiger. How are you? And then let's play some music. React to an unfamous sim. Oh my gosh. So the paparazzi is now starting to take notice of us because of our celebrity status. I'm glad to hear you're doing okay. I'm alright. So we're gonna perform and work on that celebrity or fame. While we're doing that, let's look and see. Okay, it still says that Thorn is married to Octavia. Also, what are you wearing? This is an outfit. Oh my goodness. Oh, it looks like we need to relicense a song because we only have one out right now. That's a look. Definitely a look. Oh, look, we have a negative romance now with Kieran. Do you think Kieran maybe found out that we woohooed with his brother? And that we woohooed with, Thorn? Like, do you think maybe that's why our relationship, our romance is in the negative now? And we have just made someone pass out. That's amazing. They got, yes, something. Shop at Tacky R Us, and then got dressed in the dark. We do have a lot of people like checking us out. Oh, we have paparazzi. No, don't get a drink to go. You need to like get people to ask for your picture. Planty, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. What can we do? Pose for pictures. Okay, let's stop playing the guitar for a minute. We're gonna pose for some pictures. See if we can get someone to offer us a selfie. Oh my gosh. She's so pregnant too. Like, she's extremely pregnant and doing all these like seductive kind of poses. And she's just like super pregnant. You're good. You're gonna be lurking while you study. You have an exam on Wednesday and you haven't studied anything. Oh no. Didn't you have an exam last week too that you were studying for? I haven't been live in a little while. How did that go? And I'm doing okay. I'm having some issues with my shoulder, but besides that, I am okay. Okay, we got people freaking out over us. Come on, someone asked us for a selfie. We just posed for pictures. Oh hey, it's Holly. We like Holly. Holly is a good friend of ours. Are we supposed to work? No, we have the day off today. So let's play a little bit more of our instrument. And see if we can then get some more people to ask us for photos. You had 2 exams last week. One of them you think you can pass. The other one you have some doubts. Oh, I'm sure you still passed it. I believe in you. That you were able to get it passed. I think you did it. We have faith. Yes, fingers crossed. Oh, I guess we're gonna go get a drink. Also, very tired. I mean, she is like super pregnant. So I suppose the being tired part checks out. Wait, it's happening! The baby is getting born! Wait, is that too soon? We haven't the baby too soon? Oh no! Okay, let's, you know what I didn't do? Let me do this real quick. We're gonna save. And I need to go choose to have the baby by the, where's that under? by the surgery machine so we don't have like the long drawn out pregnancy. Yes, choose this option. Okay. Oh wait, Thorn's calling. It's good to hear your voice. You know what? I wouldn't do that. Diego Lobo was kind of a jerk, so we're gonna discourage that one. But let's go and have this baby. And we're gonna bring Thorn with us because it is his child. And we're gonna get a prediction going as to whether we think it's going to be a boy, a girl, or twins. So I'm going to start a 1-minute prediction. Go ahead and get your guesses in. Do you think that we are going to have a boy, a girl, or twins? We got Thorn here. He's having the pre-parental panic. Ooh, we also may snooze that ad until after the baby is born. So get in your predictions. What do you think? Boy, girl, twins? Can we like ask him, hey, did you break things off? No, break up with her. I'm in labor with your child. I mean, I will ignore the fact that she already has a child. She had a child. Oh, yeah, you're leaving. Bye. Awen's gotta go work. I forgot. Okay, here we go. I think we're heading off to our delivery time. All right, most of you think it's gonna be a girl. We shall see. Why are you backflipping? You are in labor and you just did a backflip? Girl, you're a little crazy. Did he respond? Okay, now actually break up with Octavia. We may have to go and break them up after the baby's born. We may have to take matters into our own hands here. All right, it is baby time. Here we go. You all think it's gonna be a girl. So let's find out. What are we having? I'm a little creeped out by the eyes of our doctor, though. Because, like, look at this guy. He looks a little scary. Is he a vampire? He is. He's in the Bloodborne Coven. He must be a vampire. But he's a little scary looking. Not gonna lie. A little scary. Alright, let's speed this up. It's a girl! We have had a baby girl! So, this child will be traveling down the pact of the soul. And the last time, when we had the child that we don't speak of, we had looked up some names, and it was between Circe and Astra. So how about we name this one Astra? What do you think? Do we like that? You finally got a replacement charger, so you can take me in the kitchen while you make doggy foods and you won't miss anything. Yes! Because you would have missed a birth. Smart vampires work as a doctor, lots of blood. That's a good point. It's a good point. A little disturbing, but a good point. Alright, I think let's name this one Astra. So she will choose the Pact of the Soul. And it is just one baby. So let me complete that prediction. So if you guessed that we were having a girl, you were correct. Congratulations. It's a girl. Now this kid, though, is gonna... Astra is gonna be loved. She's gonna get love. She's gonna get attention that Bastian isn't gonna get. And... I don't know, do we think that, will that, like, create tension between her and Bastian? Or do you think that they will actually, like, get along? Points, points, points. You really wanted her to have a girl, so you predicted a boy because that's how your life works. I mean, that's fair. Okay, wait, where is the child? There she is. I'm like, where is this kid? I don't know where the kid is. I found the kid. She's in here. Okay, but you know what? Let's go head over to the Baileys and check out what's going on there and potentially and like split up Octavia and Thorn and get Octavia moved out. Okay, you're studying now? All right. I'm gonna snooze this ad so we can get this done. And then we'll let the ad play after that. So yeah, we'll go and break them up, I think. Octavia is at Ward Coffee. Where are you? I don't know where these people are. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have Thorn break things off with Octavia. And then Octavia is gonna move out with Orange. And then I think we'll have Lyria move in with Thorn. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Because, like, look at this house. Look at this place. It's very fancy. Holy cow. Where's Orange's room? Where's the kids' room? Oh, down here. Okay. And then we've got a basement. What if we, is there anything in this safe? What if, I think maybe we'll convert, like, this room down here into, like, Bastion's room, and poor Bastion lives in the basement, and then Astra can have, where is it? Orange's room, maybe? This is quite the house. A very fancy house. Okay. So, their relationship is bad. Oh, it does not have... Oh, it does still have her listed as spouse. Okay, let's bring her home. And we're gonna break up with Octavia. Okay, so let's come over here. And... mean... malicious... Oh, wait, maybe I have to do that somewhere else now. It's here. Change relationship, divorce. Okay, so after the affair, the fling with Lyria, Thorn and Octavia, they also had a falling out, obviously, because he wasn't faithful, because he was not faithful. So he has decided that, especially since Lyria has had his baby, that that's what he wants. And so he is going to divorce Octavia. And that's going to be it for Thorn and Octavia. Yeah, sure. Sure, Octavia can be gloomy. And yes, you do have a difficult family dynamic because you just broke up with her. Okay, so we've broken up Octavia and Thorn, and oh my gosh, he is feeling confident from Shutter Love because the cameras love Thorn. He is happy from a new baby, but he's sad because he's getting divorced. And Octavia obviously is as well. So let's go back. Let's get them moved out. And we'll get this sorted there. I think the ad may be playing soon. So if the ad rolls, we'll finish moving them out when we get back from the ad break. And when the ad does play, I will take a break and get up and stretch. It's a good time for you. Okay. See, my timer was there and then it just disappeared. So I'm like, I don't know. Oh no. Are we gonna, okay. So we're gonna create a new household and Octavia and Orange are gonna move out. Should we let them take half of Thorn's money? Or do we just send them out with nothing? I feel bad because there's a kid. Like, maybe Thorn would give them some money because of his kid. Right? Like, let's send him with 25K. Because he is gonna care about his child. And, so let's send him with 25K. You know, he's not a bad guy. He just has, what he wants in life has changed. So he's not gonna leave him high and dry. So we'll give him that. Okay, I don't know where to... You know what? We'll just let them kind of figure they can move where they want to move. And then let's go ahead and... Wait, we should... We'll have him ask her to move in, I think. Wait. Should we do that? I gotta think about this a little bit. Because we've got the small business lot on our home, I don't know what happens to that if we move out. So maybe the best thing is to have Lyria move in with him. Oh, there goes the ad. All right, we'll sort out the moving in together situation when we come back from the ad break. So I'm going to take a quick break, do a little bit of self-care, get up, move around, stretch, do what you need to do, and we'll figure out our next steps when we come back. That was weird. I don't know why that was off. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Thank you all for sticking around during that ad break. I appreciate it. And congrats to everyone who won taters on their tater hunt. Okay, so I think that maybe our best bet is going to be to move Lyria and the kids in with Thorn. So I think that that might be what we're gonna do. Oh, wait, Lyria's there? Did she go to Thorn's house? Hold on. And do we move from... She is... Why are you here? What are you? I'm confused. She's just like here. You forgot to join. You're playing Minecraft and got distracted. No worries. She's just like, this is so random. I know. It's like very stalkery. Wait. I don't even know which house is Thor. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? Where is even Thorn's house? Like, she's just on the side of the road up here at the mansion on the hill. I'm so confused. Okay, how about you go home? And none of the houses were like open. It says that she's at his house. But like, I don't know. Yeah, she's making sure that the breakup is happening, apparently. All right, well, let's go back to our house. Let's invite... All right, so I'm trying to decide if the best way to do this is to go from... Like, do we ask Thorn and move in with him, like, that way? Or do we move in just, like, through, like, the manage household screen? I'm not sure. I guess let's, you think, ask? Alright, we're gonna have him come over. I was gonna have him ask her to move in. But then I was like, but wait, we need to just, like, get all of this stuff. Home invasion's in danger of being killed. Okay, because I didn't necessarily want to lose a bunch of stuff. Although we may lose it anyway. And then my thought is that we then just, the bottom half of this just kind of becomes like the club and the lounge. And we keep working on building that up too. And then this is like, becomes her small business lot. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I just don't want to have to redecorate everything. That's the only thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna ask to be romantic partners. You're only semi here, only that's okay, no worries. Okay, Lyria is asking Thorn to be romantic partners. Okay, they're now officially dating, and of course the paparazzi is here. Because why wouldn't they be here? So they just became partners. A provoking thought. Lyria seemed to enjoy that conversation with Thorn, especially when they thought more serious especially when they explored more serious thought-provoking topics. A good conversation becomes great once the mind is... Sure, she can like deep thoughts. Okay, and then let's... Asked to join household? Hold on. Let me save before we do this, just in case this isn't the way I want this to happen. Because I want to move into his place not have him move into our place. And I'm pretty sure we get the pop-up with this. Okay, yes. There we go. So we're gonna move everybody in. We're moving in with Thorn. And do we want to sell? See, I'm gonna have to redecorate the stupid lounge again, aren't I? I think I'm gonna have to redecorate the lounge. If we sell all of the lot furnishings, we'll get a whole bunch of money. Otherwise, they just all end up in our inventory. And we have to deal with them from there. Okay, let's do this. We're moving in with Thorn. Moving up to the mansion on the hill. Lyria has achieved what she wanted in this regard. Now she just needs to achieve the fame, which she has not yet done. So we are moving in with Thorn. Oh. Okay. Apparently, we moved in, but didn't actually come to the house. How about everybody comes here? Come here. No, don't care for self. What happened to our small business? That's what I'm curious about. It's still there. Moving on up to the east side. I don't know all of the words to that. Yeah, no fame, no game. Okay. I guess let's bring everybody here. Okay, everyone's here. And if we... So I'm curious now. If we go... See, now... It moved the small business, like, to where we are. Alright, so today's episode... may have some maintenance required to it, because it took the small business with us, apparently. So we don't want that. If we buy the lot, what will that do? Can we buy a lot for it and then put it back on our home lot, maybe? Where we originally were? I guess we will find out. Fish don't fry in the kitchen, beans don't burn on the grill. Took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. Now we're up in the big leagues, getting our turnip bat. As long as we live, it's you and me, baby. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Isn't that from Beverly Hillbillies? Can we buy this? Oh, we can. Yes. No, the Jeffersons. Okay. Okay, buy it furnished. Okay. Did this work? I don't know if this worked. I hope that this worked. If it did, we'll just we'll get rid of the top floor. And we'll leave just the ground floor as the lounge. Sorry, y'all. This is a lot of, like, trial and error while we, like, figure out the whole, like, moving thing. Oh, it did still save everything. Nice. Very nice. Okay. And the upstairs is still there. As well as the baby. Wait, Astra's still on the lot. Beverly Hillbillies was come listen to my story. About a man named Jed. Oh, right, that's right. Leave the top for her one night stands. No, we're not gonna leave the top because the one night stand things happen at the seedy motel. if they happen. So we're not we're not gonna do that. Oh, we need a business sign. Do one of these maybe? Oh no, let's do this one. And then we've got some of these is a lounge. We could do that. Let's do that. Wait, does that not count as a business sign? No. Well, we'll still leave it, I guess. I guess we need one of these. Let's do that one. Okay. So I think what I'll do is I think I'll just, like, we'll delete the top floor. This is our household inventory. So let's save the stuff out of Bastion's room so that we can just place that down again. And I don't know if he has a laptop, so let's save that. But I think the rest of this stuff... Wait, where's our Starlight Accolade? We need our Starlight Accolade. We can't forget that one. I almost forgot the Starlight Accolade, y'all. That would be bad. And then, I don't know, maybe the baby? And then I think we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Wait, why did it take the roof off there? Hold on, that's not good. Fix that. There we go. Wait, what did you just move? Don't move stuff, please. I don't know why that has no roof. Oh, because it's... I think because it's a platform. Alright, we're gonna get the business sorted here. This is what we're gonna pull this across because that's what we did before. We had a platform, or I had a platform as the roof. So we'll just get that back for our roofing. And then this wall, we'll delete the wall. And we'll delete the fencing too. I am using the wrong button. There we go. Right button would be good. Okay, there. And then we're gonna, how about... Let's get rid of the stairs. We could potentially make this room kind of like a little employee's lounge. We don't need the mailbox. And then this could be like an employee's area. Not that we have any employees right now because Zane's dead. But we could do like a little lounge sort of room in here. Maybe with like a counter and a little like mini fridge. Let's do... Oh, let's do this one. The Don Lothario one. And... No, we don't need a stove. We don't need a stove. We'll just do this. And we'll get another counter and we'll put a little sink in there. And then how about a... Let's move the door over a little bit. Let's move the door there. We'll do like a little like sofa love seat sort of thing. A jazzy love seat along this wall. And then we'll put maybe a little like table and chairs in the corner. You know, just a little place for employees to be. What did I use out here? Let's just use the same thing that we used in here. We'll keep it the same for simplicity's sake. Okay, and then let's do a trash can. I don't know, what else? Anything else you think we should put in this little like employees area? I cannot place this trash can. There we go. We could do maybe a bookshelf. Somehow. I don't know how I want to do that. Let me turn these lines off too, they're bugging me. I have like this wall one. Put that there. Okay, little employee lounge in our bigger lounge. I thought about extending the bathroom, but I feel like that's just, that then becomes like too big. Okay, and this is called the One True Ring. It is a small business venue. Okay, I think that that's pretty good for now. And we can obviously, we'll keep decorating. Oh, good. All of our pictures stayed on the wall, which I'm here for. So, oh, you know what I should have done before I moved her in? I should have had Thorn ask her for her autograph, so we could have added that to the wall. Shoot, I didn't think about that. That's okay. But we've got our lounge. Our lounge is all set up. All right, that is good. Go back to... You can't exit the lot while there's a baby in your inventory. Well, okay. But this isn't where the baby lives. So, the baby is gonna come home with us, right? Oh, should we have... Do you think we should put the Starlight Accolade in the lounge? Like, get a shelf and have it... Like, we could put some shelves over here on the wall, and we could have the Starlight Accolade on the shelf. Wait, do we have two? Oh, that's a fan meet and greet accolade. But we could put, like, we could have, like, a shelf, like, shelves where she puts her awards. Okay, let's do that. Let's get some shelves. Something that kind of fits our vibe. That I don't think is gonna be big enough. And I am thinking like a wall shelf. Does this come in black? Maybe this one. Let's do this one. We'll do like a couple of them. And then we'll put the Starlight Accolade. And then we have this. And then this one. Okay, do we have any other award type things? No, we don't. Okay. And then we have Zane. Ooh, let's leave Zane here. We're gonna just like casually have Zane back here in the corner of the lot. Okay. I think we're good with our lot. And we'll go back home. Because the fact that the baby is on the lot, it's maybe slightly problematic. But let's go back to Thorn's house. And I want to... We'll need to, like, adjust some of the rooms as well. To make them work for Astra and Bastian. Okay, so we're doing a little bit of decorating on today's stream. We had our drama. Now we're having like a chill, decoratey sort of moment. Okay, so Thorn also wants to be a musical genius. He's an expert engineer. That's his job. What? I'm confused. But okay. So upstairs, man, they've got like a fancy, lavish setup here, don't they? Look at this place. It is fancy. I thought he was too. Well, it says he's a musical genius. So maybe he was supposed to be a musician. Because what's Octavia? Cuz she's famous too. There's a piano and a guitar in here. And then downstairs there's this thing and a vault. Hi Cece, welcome in. How are you? I think I want to keep the gym space. So what I think... I'm thinking convert this room into a room for Bastian. And he can have this room. And then this room over here that was Orange's room will convert into a room for Astra. What do we think about that? And I think that, yeah, I think we need to get him in a different career. Because, what are his skills? Level 5 guitar and level 3 piano. I don't think he's an actor. I think he was a musician. I think that was his thing. Driving to Texas. You just crossed into Missouri. Nice. Are you going down for a little vacation? Are you seeing family? I want to say that Thorn was he was into music. I think he was music. What are his... Music lover, self-assured, dastardly. So either that, we either make him a musician or we put him down the professional athlete track. Because he is active. And we'll cheat some skills on him, I think, to make it suit our story a little bit. Do we make him a musician? Or do we make him like an athlete? He's active, and that's gonna perpetuate Lyria to start to be more active and working out more herself. Okay, I'm gonna go into build mode though and get some of get our rooms sorted out here. So this room we're gonna make be for Astra. Mini vacation, meeting friends soon. Nice! If you were going through Springfield, I would say stop and get gas here and you'd come hug you. Okay, let's clear this room out and make it a room for Astra. I think. And we'll probably should get a tub, like a shower tub combo for her because she'll need like baths and stuff. So let's do that too. All right, kids room. So we went with the storybook nursery stuff for Bastion. Maybe we do that for Astra as well, but we do it more in like a lighter color since she's gonna be the Pact of the Soul and he's the Pact of Death. So maybe for her we do like the same sort of style, but with those lighter colors. So let's get, I know she's not an infant yet, but let's get one of these. And then, like we could do this pink. Ooh, which pink? There's like a few pink options. There's a lot of pink options with this, actually. I kind of like, if we do that one. That's not what I meant to do. We could do that. For when she's an infant. Oh, it clips. Ah. Okay, maybe not there. Maybe we put it over here. Okay, so we'll do that. It really, yeah, the storybook does. And I'm thinking we go, you know, more pinky. Let me just sort by that, actually. We'll go more pinky for her. Because she's gonna have a lighter storyline. She's gonna be well-loved and cared for and whatnot. Okay, we can do the changing table. I think we want this one. Let's do this one. The changing table can go over there in that corner. That will be fine. Okay, let's just do Showo. All right, let's do that. And then we'll get down like this pink rug, but we're gonna size it up. Perfect. We'll put this bassinet. I wish you could change the bassinet like before, like when they're still like in it. Like I wish I could change the bassinet. I'd like to be able to do that. Okay, we have the bookshelf, so we can put this in here. Like the pink one, like that. And then let's delete those curtains and let's put in these. There we go. And let's see. How about... Actually, we could put the changing table in front of the mirror, or the window. And then there's this clothing rack. Oh wait, that clips. Never mind. Put this back. We could put the clothing rack here in front of the window. That could be cute with some of the little clothes on it. And then we got this guy. Could sit right there. Do the little photos. We'll do a toy box. And we have a playmat. So I think we can hold off on the playmat. We'll do this pink chandelier. We will change the wall color as well. All right, let's do that. We have this, we'll do some blocks right there. I think that's good for right now, because I mean she's still a newborn. So, but she won't be a newborn for long. Once she's an infant. Actually, is this centered? That's centered. This is not. There we go. Once she's no longer a newborn, then we'll do that right there. We'll add in a potty and stuff. Oh, we gotta change the walls. Okay, let's do something cute on the walls. Let's see. I'm thinking pinky, so let's sort by pink and see what cute things we can come up with. Unfortunately, I don't really like the storybook walls. I don't know that I want on her wall. This could be like her teenager walls. Maybe not as a baby. This is always a cute option. We could do that one. Or what do we have under wallpaper? The berries. Those are cute too. I don't think that fits the storybook vibe though. Or we could, I mean, we could always do like, maybe we do this. The brocade. Or do we do the Dama? Which one do you like better, chat? Or we have this one too. I don't like that as well. The one where like the fleur-de-lis are like white, or the one that they're kind of like a darker shade of pink. Also, I might change the color of these doors too, so they're not black. Ooh, we've got a tie. Speckle says darker. Rainbow says white. Petal likes the darker. Okay, so we're 2-1 right now for the darker versus the white. Okay, 3-1. All right, I think I'm with you. I think I was kind of liking the darker as well. I think I want to make these doors white though, because the black doesn't quite work with this space, I don't think. So we'll change that. All right, I think that that's pretty good for Astra's bedroom. And I want, though, to put a shower tub combo in here. Let's get It doesn't have to be pink. Let's use the expensive one that came with growing together. I don't want it to be pink though. Maybe this. And actually let's switch this around a little bit. Thank you, Speckle, for the tater love. We do love some taters around here. Okay, there we go. I think that will work for her room. And then down here, this will be Bastion's room. So he's in the basement, but maybe it's not like a terrible deal. We're gonna get rid of the vault. We're gonna get rid of this stuff. What got moved to the household inventory? I don't know. But this will be Bastion's room down here. Poor guy. Poor kid. It's such like a weirdly shaped room for a toddler's room. Did we get him a Blarfy? He needs a Blarfy. Maybe this just lives right here. Since he's not gonna get a ton of attention, I kind of feel like he needs a Blarfy. So let's get him a Blarfy. We'll put the toilet upstairs though. Wait, didn't we have okay, this was his. And then the potty. Is there a bathroom on this floor? Maybe we can put it in. Here, it can go in here. In this bathroom. Okay. And then we'll change, don't worry, we're changing the wall color. It's not gonna stay like this. Don't worry. Oh, we were getting him a Blarfy. That's right. My brain stopped working there. Okay. There's so many Blarfy options. Thank you for the lurk. What Blarfy do we give him? What if we give him the Skelly Bear? Since he is Pact of Death. Maybe we give him that one. Ooh, wait, no. Let's give him this one. From the Life and Death pack. Let's give him that one instead. Maybe it was a gift from the Grim Reaper. Since the Grim Reaper was the only person to like comfort the poor child. Okay, so we had in his room before. We did use the wallpaper from the Storybook Nursery pack. I am like not clicking on the right things at all. But we only had it on one wall. We just had like an accent wall with it. And I want to say we used like that. And then we did like a gray for the other wall. I just don't remember what gray we used. This maybe? Was it that? Oh, you know what? Maybe we should give this poor kid an actual door. It's just an arch. Let's give him a door. He can have a door. Doors are allowed. There we go. A door for the poor kid. Okay. And then it's kind of drab. Maybe we do the darker gray? Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Is this gray better, do we think? Well, this is almost like a sepia kind of tone, isn't it? It's got like a warmth to it. I don't know. He will have a different wallpaper once he gets older, too. This is all temporary for him. Okay. I think that we're good to go now with our gameplay. I think we're good. We've got a room for Astra. Bastian has his little room downstairs. Oh, I was gonna let's get a set of blocks that maybe we can put upstairs for him to play with. And then I think we're good. No, toys? Where are the blocks? Oh, here they are. This is what I'm looking for. These blocks. Yeah, we can put these like kind of over here, maybe. All right. We've got the house set up and ready here. Ticket kiosk is inaccessible. Well, I realize that, but our home business is not here anymore. Your home lot cannot be sold. I'm kind of confused about this. We've got a potty chair. It's right here in the bathroom. But thanks, though. I'm kind of confused. Do I have to change this? It's still like showing up. It's showing up as a small business residential. But it's not a small business. We just had one. I don't know how that's gonna work. You might have to change it from the world screen. Let's go look. Let's see. Go in here. Can I change it from here? I thought that because we bought like the other one, or is this like, can your small business have multiple locations? Oh, see, this says residential now. And if I click on a room, I don't get like the option to assign. Okay, I'm confused now. But it was listed as residential there. You know, I don't know. We're not gonna fuss too much over it. I want to run the business, but I also want to get Lyria's her fame up. And I don't know, because when we were on it as our home lot, her fame, like, we couldn't get fame from playing the instruments, but if it's not on the home lot now, can we get fame from it? I don't know, but we didn't get that error this time, so maybe we're good. Okay, where is Bastian? All right, why don't you do your kid a favor and pick him up and carry him inside? You know what? I think let's have her come down and she can put Bastian down here, and I think we're gonna have her do a workout, because now that she is with Thorn, who is an active sim. Oh, we also were gonna try to decide what we wanted to do with Thorn for his career. Did we want to make him, is he also gonna be a musician with Lyria, or do we go a different, like, fame route with him? Because he has the musical genius aspiration. He has skills in guitar and piano. You know what I think I'm gonna do? Let's make him a musician. And maybe that is part of the appeal for Lyria. Like, that's another reason why she connected with him, because he had, like, the inside track and the connections in the music. And maybe he's, like, a totally different genre, whereas she and Zane were maybe pursuing the same sort of music, and that was what was causing the conflict. But Lyria's more like pop star, and maybe Thorn is more like grunge rock sort of option. So we're gonna have him join the musician career. And no, he is not country. Nothing about Thorn makes me think country music at all. Definitely not. So let's go ahead and let's make him the top of the career. And we're also gonna max his guitar and his piano. Okay. Okay, there we go. I think we've got Thorn in a good spot. Okay. Lyria is having a little workout. Thorn is... We have got to turn this walk off. I can't with the walk. I can't with the walk. Use normal walk style. Please, Thorn. Please use a normal walk style. Thank you. Although he's sad. He is still, like, you know, divorce, even if it's something that you wanted, it's still a hard thing to process and to get on with. So he is having a tough time. Bastian is obviously still pretty sad about having lost Zane. Even though he was so young, he still recognizes the loss. And Lyria is just, she's happy from some prestigious living from the celebrity home lot trait. Lyria sits pretty right at the top. The tourists all standing, and Lyria's just like, stop. Even the place she resides is well known, but to her, it's just that. It's simply a home. So she's thrilled. She feels like she has moved up in the world. Things are going great. Things are looking good for her. She's happy. Did we have... There is a computer. Okay. Because we want to make sure that she's maintaining her, like, celebrity status as well. Oh, that was the other thing that I wanted to do, is I think one of our song licensings ended. Where is the mailbox in this house? Where's the mailbox? Ooh, the paparazzi is out front too. There has to be a mailbox somewhere. I don't know where it is. Let's get the wall mailbox to put on, because I don't see the mailbox. There could be one, and I'm just completely missing it. We're gonna get this one from Snowy Escape. And then we do, yeah, that's fine. We don't care. This isn't the right house. Okay, we're gonna come and license, let's do the Flower Bunny Bop. And Thorn, oh, look at him. He's coming in and he is going to take care of Astra. He doesn't look like he knows what to... Lyria is now a proper celebrity. 4-star celebrity status for Lyria with that licensing of her song. The walk, the talk, the look. Lyria is a proper celebrity. The general public now considers it a big deal to catch a glimpse of her out on the streets. When Lyria is amongst adoring fans, she can incite cheers to really kick the crowd into a frenzy. Lyria has also got the appearance of being a public figure nailed. Why, Lyria's literally a shining star, and Lyria's got a new walk style that only a celebrity could pull off. Both of these can be adjusted by simply okay, yeah. So we're, she is feeling very confident because she is now a proper celebrity, which means that we have some celebrity perk points that we can, oh wait. We didn't get any fame points with that one? Rude. I thought every level you were supposed to get fame points. Guess not. Okay, but wait, is she almost a global superstar? Look, this is like almost completely filled. She is. She is so close to being a global superstar. Oh my goodness. Okay, she's got her song licensed. You know what? Forget this. We're going back out. She needs, we got to get some people asking for photos. So let's head over to Studio PvP because this is the spot where the celebrities hang out. We'll bring Thorn with us. You know, maybe the two of them together are going to draw some attention. You know, spark all of that. So we'll head there, see if we can get some like photo ops like sorted out. There is going to be an ad that's going to play in a couple of minutes. So again, we'll take a little break during that ad time and do a little self-care. Okay, so and Thorn loves like the attention too. Okay, don't go inside. Stay outside so that people will take your picture. I don't know. Okay, what does this tell me? Does this give me any hints? Visit public locations where fans can approach your Sims. Have your Sim be available for fans to autonomously ask for a selfie. Can Thorn ask for a selfie? Probably not. But it would be helpful if he could. Alright, Lyria is just gonna... She's gonna stand out here. Oh wait, were you gonna ask me for a selfie? And I just broke it? Oh, we've got a fan. Don't go inside. Do not go inside. Because they can't come inside, and you need them to ask for your autograph, or a selfie. So you don't want to go inside. You want to, like, just hang out, chill, draw some attention. Does Thorn have a star? Octavia does. Okay, Octavia is famous for her lyrical genius and the ability to find inspiration from the most peculiar places. So she has one. Surely Thorn does too. Oh, there goes the ad. Okay, Thorne is famous for his eccentric personality and groundbreaking showmanship. All right, I'm going to take a quick break while that ad runs. I'm going to save my game, do a little bit of self-care yourself, and I will be back in a few minutes when that ad is over. Alright, I am back. Thank you everyone for sticking around during that ad break. I appreciate it. I feel like the ad warnings and like the timing of the ads has been a little weird lately. So yeah. I don't know what that's all about. But we did find Thorne's like star on the Celebrity Walk of Fame, and he is a musician, so we made the right call by having him be a musician. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna have Lyria do let's have her play one of her written songs. Right now, we've just like released the Flower Bunny Bop. So let's have her play that song. And then maybe when she's done, that will have prompted some people to ask her for some selfies. And to be fair, we don't actually have to finish this aspiration for her for like the rules of her gen. All she has to do is be a 5-star celebrity and then place her tile. So we don't have to finish this aspiration. We've done the aspiration that we needed to do for her already. So it's okay. She does still have to max the entertainer career though. I mean, it'd be fun to kind of see if we can finish this. But we don't have to. It's not part of the rules for this challenge. She's already completed her requirements. But maybe by her, you know, playing this song, she's drawing some attention and someone's gonna come up and approach her for a selfie when she's done playing it. No, don't go get water. Stay outside. Stop going out there. Stay out here. Let your adoring fans see you. Of course, Thorn is getting some attention right now. He's soaking it all in. Maybe we send Thorn home. Maybe because he's more of a well-known celebrity and she's still kind of like up and coming, so to speak. We'll send him home. Stop going in to watch the thing. You have to stay out here. Be amongst the people. Be amongst the people. And maybe play, what's Piper? Carol of Cleaning, Song of Sophistication, Ditty of Drowsiness, Etude of Egress. What's the Song of Sophistication? Like, these I can kind of figure out. That's kind of interesting. Let's do, we'll play My Precious. My Precious. Get some attention. That did give her fame, right? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, look who's here. It's Octavia. Octavia just tipped her. Apparently, Octavia, she's sad, but she doesn't seem to be holding any hard feelings against Lyria here. We don't even have a relationship at all with Octavia. But Octavia is in fact here. Doesn't look happy, but not causing a scene. You know, maybe Octavia is a little bit too classy for that. She's not gonna cause a fuss or cause an issue. Okay, someone asked for a selfie. Come on, Juniper. You know you'd like us. Stop trying to go inside. We need to get promoted. This is where we're being so— oh wait, Octavia is confronting her. She's very sad. I don't know, maybe she's asking, like, how could you have done this? You've broken apart my family. Rainbow has redeemed Roll the Dice. Alright, let's do it. It's almost Thursday, we're gonna have to roll the dice again anyway. Alright, what are we getting? Identity crisis! Get a tattoo! Okay. We gotta go get a tattoo. Let's do it. Actually, though, it kind of does fit in with the storyline that she would go and get a tattoo. Because, you know, she's now a 4-star celebrity. She's moved in with Thorn. She's pursuing this new life. So I feel like a tattoo fits pretty well. Like, I feel like that's a pretty good, that was a good roll. Let's come over here. We're gonna go and get a tattoo. What should we get? Should we get like something music related? Because we can go to the gallery and look. Like, we're not gonna get a tramp stamp. Something music related. Okay, let's come and check in. We gotta wait for our tattoo artist to show up. Request tattoo. Where are you? Where are you? Hey, Nia, come downstairs, please. I want a tattoo. I want a tattoo. Come give me a tattoo, please. She's just drinking some water. We'll promote your business. Can we do that, actually? Update social media status. She is gonna post on social media and be like, hey, checking out this new tattoo parlor. Just upped my celebrity level. We're gonna get a tattoo. Okay, oh, she's not close enough yet. Hurry up and get over here, girl. You're taking too long. Now she's here. Okay, request a tattoo. Let's do a custom. We want a custom tattoo. Because that'll let us go into casts. Well, part of it is gonna have to just be where, like, if we find a tattoo that we like, where it's supposed to go. Like, we'll go into casts and look. So it's a lot of it is gonna just depend on when we find one we like, where it'll be. She doesn't have any tattoos yet, so it could really be, like, almost anywhere. So I think the location's just gonna depend on what one we find that we like. Alright, so we are getting a tattoo. I love it. This is taking a while. Alright, here we go. They do take a while. I mean, to be fair, they do take a while. But yeah, they do. Okay. Let's go to the gallery. And we're gonna look up tattoos. And we're gonna go by most popular. Okay, let's see if we can find, like, music. Okay. We got some options here. We've got this, musical note. Got this on the back of her neck. Got one on her arm. I don't really like the sound wave one as much. I don't know that a sleeve might be too much. Wait, I kind of like this one up the side. Although, I don't know how that would look. That looks kind of blurry. But I kind of like that. I kind of like it on the side, like that. What if can we see what this would actually look like without actually... Oh wait, that kind of works. What do we think about that? I think that could work. Because it's got like the stars around it too. Yeah, I think I like that one. Her and all of her scars. Okay, let's do that one. I like that one. We're getting a tattoo. Oh, look at a stinky butt Bastion down here dancing. Okay, let's go back to Lyria. You managed to get some dishes done. Good. Don't overdo it though, because I know you're not feeling all that well. So don't make yourself relapse at all. Okay, it is now 2 o'clock in the morning. Where is Lyria? Wait, where even are we? I'm so confused. Travel is not... Where are you? Okay, I don't know where she went. You were sitting here thinking, why am I so tired? But you stayed up way too long listening to the third Flesh and Fire. You have a book hangover on a book that you've already read, Toots. What are you doing? You've already read it. Okay, let's bring Lyria back here and have her come in, and she can do some tending to Astra. Wait, I'm on Thorn. Wrong person. Okay, well, Lyria's coming home. How is Bastion? He is down here. This poor child. Now you try to listen to get more clues. I mean, I understand. I really do. He's down here. Look at his stinky butt. Poor little guy. Okay, I don't even know what his skills are. He's not gonna age up well, chat. When is his birthday, by the way? Okay, so, oh, it's Lyria's birthday and Astra's birthday. And then it looks like Bastion ages up on Tuesday in game next week. When's Thorn's birthday? How is Thorn so much younger? We may have to age him up with Lyria. Because I feel like he's not a teenager. He shouldn't be that young. He is kind of a good dad though. Like, he does care. He is trying. Like, he's really putting in the effort. So he is trying. Although Bastion is he's just sad. He's kind of sad. Back with coffee, a hentaya, and a Macy who wants on your lap. Aw, Macy. Alright, why don't you come babble at the Blarfy. Let's get Lyria back on the treadmill. She can do a workout. She's confident. She's got some tattoo confidence. She's not at all tired. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's Sims time. What is time? You know, if we get another, if like she gets slimmed down, and if we get another like roll the dice that has us choose an outfit, I think having her pick something where she can like show off the tattoo would probably be a good idea. Macy's been trying to come in here all morning, but you're not configured to have a lap cap, so she's here now. I had a resand on my lap this morning. He likes to jump up on my lap in the morning. Okay, Bastian, hun, you can come and go to sleep. Thorn. Oh, Thorn is gonna cook. Thorn's kind of a good guy. He can't cook. He's bad at cooking. But he's a good guy. Alright, you work out there. Bastian is going to sleep. Astra's asleep. Thorn is making some breakfast. He's probably just cooking for him. Oh! No! Thorn! Thorn is on fire! Lyria! Oh, look at her. She's coming. Lyria to the rescue, man. She's... Wait, that's not you to the rescue. Where are you going? She runs away. And put yourself out. She runs away. She didn't even grab any of the children. She just ran away. She's out here freaking out. Oh my gosh. Okay, Thorn has put himself out. He now has a fear of fires. Oh no. No one saved the kid. Okay, maybe Thorn shouldn't cook. Maybe. Yeah, she's something, isn't she? Mother of the year for sure. I almost feel like we need a butler. We don't have a place for a butler to sleep though. We could just, you know what? We could put like a bed over here in the corner. Like just pop a bed over here and call that the butler's room. Because, oh, poor Thorn. He's... Poor guy. What if we hire a butler? I've never actually hired a butler in The Sims. Put Nanny Crow in your game. He's amazing. I don't know who that is. Hire a service. Butler. We're doing it. We're hiring a butler. And then poor Thorn can come and take a shower. The Windenburg Butlering Academy has an excellent candidate to join your residence as a live-in butler. They will report for work within the day. Upon your butler's arrival, please assign them a bed. Should you be providing private quarters for your butler, you may set door locks for their section of the home. Oh, okay. Well, we've got a butler on the way. Let's get a bed for him. Turn those off, because those are annoying. This is where the butler's room is gonna be. It's kind of like back in the corner. Here you go, butler. You can live here. We will give him a nice bed, though. He can have a Princess Cordelia bed. How about that? He at least gets a nice bed. Alright, so we've hired a butler. Oh, here's Judith Ward is snootily strolling by. Whether it's a divorce, loss of a job, or losing a loved one, grief is normal. So we've got some grief, apparently. You're thinking of making a bunch of Nanny Crow clones and sending them all your neighborhood nannies. Yeah, I know. Typical Judith, right? Alright, Lyria's having a little nap here. After the fire, that fire was exhausting. So she needs a nap. Ooh, maybe she can come and do yoga. Because we were doing some yoga. Come and do some mind concentrating yoga. Do they work today? Okay, yes. She works in 8 hours. Thorn also works in 8 hours. They work at the same time. But we do have a butler who is supposed to be coming. Thorn is out here greeting the paparazzi. Thorn, hun, you're kind of cute. Don't do that, though. Okay, Bastian is hungry. When the butler shows up, we'll have him make food. Just make sure no kidnapping happens. Can he go up the stairs? He can't. I don't think he can. I don't think his movement skill's enough. Come stack. Can he do it? I don't know if he can get up the stairs. He's tired. No, go to sleep. Okay, go to sleep. He's just locked in the basement. Poor kid. Alright, she's doing some yoga over here by the pool. Thorn is taking care of... Okay, do we have him... You know what? I am gonna have him come make some more food, but we're gonna have him do like a fruit salad. Because... Yeah. Oh, wait, there's a pond. What is sprites? Can stock it with sprites? That could be fun. Oh wait, here's our butler. Tono Ibarra. Okay. Alright, our butler is here. Let's assign this bed to the butler. Alright, here's the butler. Can we... Okay, what can we even do with him? Butler. Assign task. How about... Well, I guess you're okay right now. Thorn's cooking. We're okay. They don't autonomously jump in there, though, if you put in sharks. Like, they don't autonomously get in the pond. You have to tell them to. What are the... Has anyone ever put sprites in the pond, though? Because I'm kind of intrigued by that. Let's put in sprites, because I'm curious as to what that is. Lyria's just gonna... She's gonna do her yoga. Oh, she finished her yoga. Okay, you can come eat. Thorn is gonna go put sprites in the pool. Bastian is... He's sleeping. Poor kid. He's hungry. He needs a bath. Maybe the butler will actually help this kid out. And make it so that he... Why are you vacuuming in the baby's room? Why don't you... There's a diaper right there. Why don't you take care of the diaper? Oh, but he's on top of the kid. Look at him go! Look at him giving Astra a bottle. You know, I think maybe Lyria becomes a bit more interested in Astra as Astra starts to get older. Once she gets a little bit older, then that'll be like more of when she starts to pay a bit more attention to her. Everybody's just kind of like chilling, doing their thing right now. Illyria is feeling flirty. Let's see. All Thorn's efforts are coalescing into a mastery perk in the zone. If Thorn continues, he can enter moments of serious focus where he won't have to worry about motives. Yeah, let's unlock that one. That's a good one. And yes, you are an active sim, so liking fitness probably makes a lot of sense for you. Alright, she's flirty. Is she like showing off her tattoo to him, I think? Kiss cheek. Now she's confident. Impressive ink. She did. She showed off her tattoo to Thorn. He's got some tattoos, so that could be... Oh, you know what? Today is roll the dice day. We need to do another roll the dice. And we can also change her hair. Maybe. Oh my god, I spoke too soon. We're back to being bald! She has been bald so many times. Oh my gosh. And here I was thinking we're gonna get rid of this awful pink hair. Well, we are getting rid of the awful pink hair. We're getting rid of all of the hair. Girl's never gonna have long hair again unless she wears a wig. She shaves in support of cancer patients. I don't know if she's good enough to do that. She is not a very good person. Alright. There goes the hair again. Maybe she has alopecia. Maybe. You could be right, Toots. Let's make sure we're getting it off all of the outfits. Why is it like... Last time I could just do this. And it would let me... I didn't have to go in and remove it from all of them. So I'm doing that. I have to do that this time. I don't know why. I mean, she looks good bald. That's her one redeeming feature. I mean... Maybe, yeah. She drinks too much and wakes up bald now and then, because who knows what happened. You just don't know. All right, there we go. We're back to bald. Maybe she has alopecia, but she tells people she shaves it for cancer patients. Yeah, because like she doesn't want to admit that about herself. That could be. That could be. Because we all know she's not really that great of a person. I am still keeping track of all our roll the dice, even though it's not happening as much as it was. Okay. So, Lyria's back to being bald. I don't know what you two are doing, but okay. You could use a shower, girl. So, take a shower. And then also, you need to post to social media, because we need to make sure you don't lose any fame. There we go. Social networking. Upload a viral video. There you go. I kind of want to like speed through and get them to work because I want to see if she gets promoted. Thorn's just doing his thing. The butler is like on top of all of this. That speedrun video was just to prove to everyone that you have skills. Nobody can beat you. Okay. Oh, Lyria's birthday. Can we ask the butler to make a cake? Oh, responsibilities. Management? No. Visitors. No. Assign task. If I click cook meal, do I get to decide? Don Gooseman is calling. Ooh. Now, we have gotten the Mary for money call again, but this time it's come to Thorn. Do we I don't know if he would be all about money, 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 though. They have quite a bit of money, and I'm not sure that he would fall for it. Not quite like Lyria does. He's got like he's a little bit more sensible, I think. You're not going to enjoy Sugar's need to sit outside. Oregon's having a heat wave and you're out of allergy meds. Yeah. Maybe just keep it brief. And she shouldn't be outside if it's hot either. Okay, let's do under what conditions for this, because I don't think he would fall for it. Alright, are you gonna... He's gonna cook a meal. I don't think he's gonna make a cake. I think we have to make our own cake. Because it's also... We're also gonna age up Astra. Oh, but you know what? She'd probably want to throw, like, a really big party for her birthday. So, maybe... Oh, today is technically a holiday. Because it's summer break. A streamer friend went to a run fair in Oregon yesterday. Oh my gosh, that is hot. Woo! That's... Wow, yeah, that is really hot. Yeah, Tiger, you probably shouldn't be outside with Sugar with that kind of heat. It's just like, just so she can go to the bathroom and then back in, I would think. Because that's like dangerous heat. Like that's quite dangerous. So be careful. All right, so I think that Lyria would want to throw a big party for her birthday because she is a party animal and she is a celebrity. Ooh, yeah, a pet pool could be nice too. Yeah, you're right. And I'm my shoulder is bugging me a little bit. So I think I'm gonna wrap up here for stream today. I'm gonna turn into a... Yeah, well, put on sunscreen. Don't go out there without sunscreen for sure. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap up here. My shoulder is starting to bother me a little bit. Oh, hi, Piglet. How are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, I'm wrapping up a little bit early. I'm having some shoulder issues. And it's kind of starting to ache a little bit. So I think we're gonna wrap it up here. But we had the baby. Oh, it was Ginger Crush. She made a parasol to bring with her. Her entire costume was handmade. Oh, that's really cool. Me too, thank you. I have an MRI scheduled. Or I don't have an MRI scheduled. I have a referral to have an MRI. So hopefully we can kind of find out what's going on with it. Because it hasn't been the most fun. But we're okay. We're okay. It'll be good. So we got some stuff done. We made some accomplishment. Lyria is now a 4-star celebrity. Big deal there. We've moved in with Thorn. We broke up Thorn and Octavia. Moved in with Thorn, with Bastian and Astra. Astra is Thorn's child. I think next time we play this, we'll throw like a big birthday party for Lyria. For her to age up into an adult. I think we'll also age up Thorn at the same time. And then Astra will age up into an infant as well. So there'll be a lot of birthdays happening in our next playthrough, or in Epic's playing. And then I think we may want to I'm thinking I might want to consider going down the path of having Lyria and Thorn get married. And I think that would be also, they would like she'd throw like a huge wedding and make that like a big deal too. Maybe once she's a 5-star celebrity. But we're getting close to that one, to being the 5-star celebrity. She just needs to go to work and get promoted. So that's that. I plan to stream again on Thursday. Unless something crazy happens and they call me and I can like go have my MRI on Thursday. But I plan to stream on Thursday. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. I'm torn between doing some more Stardew or doing some of the stuff for that we started on our Donathon. Ooh. Okay, yeah, let's do that. That looks fun. Speckle, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, that looks fun. Let's go check that person out. Okay, so what I'm torn between is I had a lot of fun playing Dragon Age with you all. And I kind of would like to play some more of that. I also was really enjoying my time at Sandrock. So I would like to play some more of that. And we also have our Stardew playthrough. So those are kind of what I'm thinking. One of those for Thursday. And maybe we just kind of like cycle through, like rotate through those. And play them, because I did have a lot of fun with Dragon Age, and I went back through because I did not like the way my character looked, and I remade her and got caught back up to where we currently are. So if we play that again, she'll look a little bit different. So I think I'll just wait and see what I'm in the mood for on Thursday, if that's cool with y'all. Like, if I'm feeling like action, then we'll try Dragon Age. If I'm feeling more chill, cozy, we'll do either Stardew or Sandrock. So that will be the plan for Thursday. But thank you all for being here, for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you for being patient when I took a little bit of time off after all of our charity endeavor, because it was we had a lot going on in May. So thank you for that. Speckle, thank you for getting those raid messages out. Yeah, if you're a subscriber, grab that first raid message with the tater hearts. If you're a follower, grab the second raid message with the red hearts. You hope you can catch it. Sending your shoulder love and thank you. I appreciate the love and the healing, because yes, I'm gonna send all the healing vibes to this because I'm not digging it. All right, we're gonna go raid someone who is building a hobbit hole in The Sims, because could there be anything better than that? So we're gonna go and raid this person. Thank you all again for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, they happen. It just depends on how I move. Like, sometimes it happens, sometimes, yeah. Tends to happen. It's pretty much happening all the time. So, but hopefully not too many more. All right, let's go to raid. Thank you all for being here. I love you all so much. I will see you on Thursday for something. I don't know yet. I will see you then. I love you. Let me close that. Bye.
Hey, yeah.
New outro too.
To wrap things up, but my heart is full. Can't thank you enough for hanging out and spending time. You make this space so warm and